morning, it's 6:53. I am just finishing up getting dressed and it's a Monday morning. But I'm popping on here because yesterday, or I guess this morning for you guys, I uploaded a video with my partner teacher Taylor. I don't think I've ever done a video like this. We did a whole outfit of the day video where she kind of shared what she wore the first week as a 20-something, and I shared what I wore the first week as a not 20-something. And when I was editing it, I realized there's a whole bunch of mention of Ana Luisa in there, and so I wanted to pop on here or start today off and remind you guys that I am an ambassador with Ana Luisa, and I have been wearing their jewelry for, I would probably say, almost 2 years now, and I am wearing it today. So I thought, let me share this information that I have to share with you guys. So these earrings that I am wearing, these are probably my favorite hoop earrings because they're just like, I feel like they're like next level hoop earrings. Every time I put them on, I'm like, yes, like that is what I needed to finish this outfit. So the earrings, the necklace that I'm wearing today, as well as this little ring here, is all from Ana Luisa, and they are having a 20% off sale on their website through August 25th. You don't need a special link or anything. It's just everything on their site is 20% off, so you want to make sure you check it out. And as I've mentioned in previous videos before, what I like about them is that they have some really good price points, so you can find things at as low as $39, and then if you want something a little bit more extravagant, they have options for that as well. So as you can see, I have necklaces, I have earrings, I have rings, and I have really loved every piece that I've gotten in terms of the quality, and they are also environmentally friendly. They're really trying to reduce their carbon footprint on the environment, if that is a thing for you. So again, 20% off their website through August, I believe it's 25th. When I get home later on today, if you're curious to see some other pieces just to kind of get a sense of the style, I will show that to you as I close out the vlog, because I have, at this point, I would say several pairs of earrings, a few rings, and a couple of necklaces. But yeah, so it is Monday. It is not a minimum day, which means it's a full day. I know what I'm doing, and now it's just a matter of me putting my shoes on and getting ready to go. This is how Riley and I roll in the morning. Riley watches me get dressed, huh, Rubu? So all I have to do is, here's my outfit. If you want to see it, all I have to do is put on some shoes, because I'm wearing my house shoes, and I am going to be wearing these little denim sandals. These pants that I'm wearing, if you're curious, are another version of the Old Navy pants that I shared last school year, and I bought them in black and a couple other colors. Well, a friend of mine, Tiffany, bought these, and she swears she didn't look cute in them, which I find hard to believe, so she just gave me these. So I want to say thank you, Tiffany. Anyway, let me put my shoes on and head out, and I will check in with you guys sometime later today. I don't need to tell you what day it was. I was about to tell you it was Wednesday, number one, and it's not. It's Monday, and I've already told you what day it was. I forgot I vlogged a little bit at home this morning. It is 5:20. I'm getting ready to leave soon. I just have to do a couple of quick things, one of which is to check in with you guys. So just an overview of what I did today with my leadership class. We just I'm looking for something. Hold on a second. Did I put that? Okay, so let's start with our my leadership class, because that is the first class that I actually teach. because my first period is a prep period. So what I needed to do was I needed to put all the spirit days in a sign up genius, because I'm gonna say 3 students right now to sign up for each spirit day. We have one every single Friday. And they are responsible for making, I give them a list of things. They have to make the Instagram post promoting the Spirit Day, a flyer that can be shared with teachers and posted on the school's social media account, creating an Insta story to promote the Spirit Day, creating an auto dialer that would go out to families that the week of that Spirit Day, and then on the actual Spirit Day, they need to go out and take pictures. And my plan is to have them take pictures and airdrop them to me. I just have to figure out what pass to give them to make it clear to proctors that they are allowed to have their phones out during lunch. So I had to make this sign up genius. They are gonna sign up for this tomorrow. So these are all the days, and I just give them the date of the Spirit Day, so they occur every single Friday. And then also in class today, they practiced again using Canva. So I had them practice making an Instagram post for this Friday's Spirit Day, which would be Crazy Sock Day. And then I'm giving them a little bit of time to finish that up tomorrow, and then I'm gonna choose one to post to promote. So that was my leadership class. In my homeroom and switch class, we spent most of our time on history. Today I shared another video on vocabulary called Perspectives on Race, and just kind of continued that conversation. They now understand that race is something that we as people created to categorize people at different times in history for different reasons and purposes, give certain groups of people advantages over others. And so I made sure they understood that we're talking about this first, because we're gonna see this repeat a few times in the block of history that we're studying in 8th grade. So we did that, and we did try the Peel the Fruit thinking strategy today. So this came from the book Making Thinking Visible. And so you show them or talk about a piece of fruit in terms of like the different parts. There's the skin, there's the part just underneath the skin, there's that main center part, and then there's the core. And then the purpose is to make their thinking visible. So these are all the things that they thought about as they discussed with their group. So on the outside, the skin part, this is supposed to be things you can obviously see or obviously understand. So we looked at the vocabulary video. Once again, I gave them the lyrics, and we watched it the first time, and I said, what is an obvious, clear message that you can just interpret from like the first view of the message or the first view of the video? And then from there, you have the part, where did I underline it? Just underneath the skin. Here they were told, come up with 2 questions that you have relating to the topic. And then you have the center section where they're asked to identify like what's really going on, like think a little bit more deeply about the topic. So what else do you know is being talked about in this song or video, aside from like the very superficial one that we were able to identify right away? Also, they're asked to make some personal connections. That goes towards the middle. Think about opposing viewpoints, someone that disagrees. What might they say in response to what was presented? And then what was the core or central message or idea? As you can see, I need to get better at drawing circles, but that's not what's important. What's important is that they had an avenue in which to make their thinking visible. So if I were to change, I thought the strategy went well, and they had a handout. Let me see. Oh, I have it right here. They have a handout that they were able to record all this on. So they obviously had time with their group at first. And this handout was free on Teachers Pay Teachers. It's based on the Making Thinking Visible strategy from that book, or it's based on the book Making Thinking Visible, and I just liked it because it had the graphic of a piece of fruit, and it gave some more concrete directions. Like, the book doesn't necessarily say you have to ask 2 questions when you're thinking about the under the skin portion of the fruit, or the under the skin moment of reading and trying to understand something. But I like that that has it because it's like an accountability piece. So we did that, discussed it, and then we did the read and respond questions that go along with that video from Vocabulary. I really like that read and respond because it does talk about and make sure kids understand that race is not a genetic thing, that we are all more biologically the same than we are different, and that race really is just something that people invented many moons ago that we still use today. And it does briefly talk about the idea of what white privilege is. And so I always stop there to make sure that the kids understand that white privilege doesn't mean that white people are waking up every morning and actively going out and doing things to give themselves an advantage over people of color, but that the way that this country was structured historically, they have some advantages in places that other people just don't have, just because they are viewed and or identified as white. So I give them some very safe examples. So I think the read and respond question does this as well. Talk about like just the fact that when I was little and I scraped my knee at recess and went to get a Band-Aid, the Band-Aid was never gonna match me because it's made to match people with white skin. That's a privilege that they don't have to go out and seek, but it is a privilege. When I was younger, my mom having to really work hard to find dolls that looked like me. If someone is white, your parent didn't really have to do that because they were just ready and available to you. So that's a privilege. And so I said, yes, there's people out there in the world that are actively doing things to leverage their race over others, but that could be said in any race, and those people we hope are fewer and far between. But yeah, I always like to make sure they understand what it is versus what it isn't, and that it's not something that should make them feel bad about who they are, because they didn't do anything to create that scenario. So we did that, and we didn't do a whole lot with language arts, which is fine because all we were really going to do is review the 5 elements of a story. So what I did learn is that I definitely, or with that lesson, let me back up. If I were to do things differently, I would have had them focus more attention on the actual words of the lyrics to the vocabulary song. So that's my bad. I'll tweak that for sure next year. And the other thing that I realized is I got to get my pacing back. So lessons are taking a little bit longer than what I mentally thought they would. So every day I'm a little bit behind where I thought I would be, but that's also kind of normal. So I'm not gonna worry too much. But that is the day. I'm gonna go home in just a little bit, and when I do, I will be sure to show you, because I know I said I would do that this morning, the rest of my Ana Luisa pieces if you're kind of curious to see more than just what I'm wearing today. So I will share that with you as well. But right now, let me take care of these last few things so I can get home, and I'll talk to you when I get home. We are back where we started. I am in my bathroom. If I appear to be sweating, it probably is because I am, because it is blazing hot up here. I turned the air on, but I'm in the bathroom. And I'm here to show you, I was gonna show you all my Ana Luisa pieces, but I realized I have a lot more than what I knew. So I'll show you my favorite few, and then we'll go from there. So I keep nicer jewelry, such as Ana Luisa, in this separate container. There's a slot where I keep gold. I don't want to turn it too much, but there's like a slot where I keep gold, a slot where I keep rose gold, and then silver. But they also send you the jewelry in these little pouches, and a lot of times I will leave the necklaces in the pouches. The earrings I'm not so worried about because they're not as delicate and they aren't prone to tangle. But like today's necklace came in this little pouch, so when I take it off, I'll put it in here. So it looks like that. But here are a few of my favorite items. So this first thing I'm going to show you, this was the first thing that I got from them like 2 summers ago, and it's these earrings, and I almost wore these today, and there was a reason why I chose not to. I can't remember why, but I could have worn these today because they go with the outfit because my pants have blue. These are my absolutely positively favorite item from them, and I always get compliments when I wear them. They also have those earrings in a smaller version that I've thought about getting. I've gotten some rings from them. This one is, well, hold on. This one is from them. Let me see. It's just like a little rope ring, and then again the one that I'm wearing today is from them. This one I also like just because it's different. So let me take this off so you can see that better. but you just put it on your finger, and then it has the 2 little bulbs there. That's my favorite. These hoops that I'm wearing, I believe I said this morning, are one of my favorites as well. And then these earrings, I just got some compliments on these from a student last week. These are ones that when I put on, you can just like feel like the quality of the metal, and I really like that. And then let me show you some of my necklaces. Let's see what this one is. So this one is a set of 2. Let me just take my time because I want to make sure I pull these out nice and carefully. All right, there we go. So this comes in a set because it's a layered necklace set. So this is the longer piece here. Let me make sure. There we go. This is the longer piece here. So it just looks like that. And then this is the shorter one that goes with it. So I have really been liking like the layered look. Oh, I'm showing it to you backwards. The layered look. So I like when I can wear these together. And let's see if I can get another one out. Another necklace set. Yeah, this one I think is a 3-piece set. I'm gonna lay it out and show it to you one at a time. This is one of my more recent ones, and this is a 3-piece set. So it kind of gives you that stacked, not kind of, it does give you that stacked gold look. So it comes with this chain. And obviously these would be a little bit more expensive, but like I said, they do have price points starting at like $39. And then this chain is another part of the set. And then this chain as well. So I definitely recommend them. I found that I've been wearing much more gold lately, and this is perfect for that. But they do have some silver pieces that I've seen. But again, don't forget that this month it is 20% off the whole site. You don't need a special link or discount code. You just got to visit. If you see something you like, put it in your shopping cart. 20% off. Highly recommend. And with that, I'm going to pick out my outfit for tomorrow, edit this video, and do a couple other things I need to do. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If you're not following me on Instagram, head over there. Follow me at Smarty Style, especially if you enjoyed the outfit of the day video that I did with Taylor, because I do share my outfits every morning on Instagram, even if I don't make one of those videos. And as always, I hope that you guys are well. If you're not well, please be well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.